Hi, fellow humans, and welcome to. Well, honestly, I just came back from seeing Markiplier's Iron Lung movie, and I just want to talk about it. I it was a. I'm whoa. I am a huge fan of Mark, so I will admit I might be a little biased, but I mean, uh, get over it. Whatever. Okay. Um, that movie, I'm not the biggest horror fan ever. I will watch like the Conjuring movies. I really like those, but most typical horror movies, I just have no interest in watching. But Mark's movie, Iron Lung, was just something else. Like, his acting to begin with. Normally, you see Mark just goofing off, having a good time on YouTube, right? But oh my god, the way when he got emotional was like, holy heck, he can act. Like, I'm just not that I'm surprised. It's just to see him act in such a different way. I was just blown away by it. It was amazing. And there's just so many little details in the movie that just added to it, like that button. I'm sorry if you haven't seen this. If you haven't seen this movie, spoilers. I'm going to try my best to not spoil everything, but absolutely no promises. Okay? If you've seen the movie, when I mention the button, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Or at least if you've played the game. The movie was so dark, but then the way the light around the button is, like it's constantly there, it just makes it seem like that's, oh, I don't even know how to word it. You know what? Actually, I wrote this down because I was excited on my way home. I was like, oh my god, I have to do a video of this. Let's see. The button, it puts a lot more emphasis on the importance of that button because that button is his only eyes outside, right? And he's okay as long as that button works. But again, spoilers. The second that button stopped working, I'm not gonna say it. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Don't even bother watching this. Just go see it. It's amazing. Like I said, I don't. Horror movies aren't my specialty in any way, but I love that movie. I felt when I got into the theater, I was like almost bouncing in my seat the whole time. I was like just wiggling and I got all dressed up, and the way I felt, like I couldn't stop smiling, even though it's a horror movie. I'm just all giddy and smiling the way and my feet didn't even touch the ground, so my feet were just like bouncing up and down. I had to stop though because someone else was sitting next to me, and I didn't want to disturb them. I definitely would have because it just felt so good to see what Mark has done. Not to mention everyone else that he brought in to work on the movie with him. There were a few faces. I swear, I'm not sure. Okay, I might be crazy. Okay, I am crazy, but that might be irrelevant. There's one for a split second. I swear I saw Aaron Hansen. All right, he's from the Game Grumps. If you don't know, I swear I saw him at near-ish the beginning of the movie. I'm not sure. And I swear I heard him later in the movie too. But I don't think I saw him in the credits. I saw other names I recognized, but not him. So I'm probably just imagining things, or maybe I was trying too hard to see faces that I saw. But, I mean, who wouldn't do that, right? And that movie, like, someone was saying that they didn't like how dark the movie was. I disagree, but for me, with the darkness of the movie, it made it, no offense to Mark in any way whatsoever, it made it more watchable because I can't stand gore. And if you know anything about this movie or if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's just a lot of gross moments. Lots of Well, blood. Lots of it. So much. And because the movie was so dark, I was able to handle a lot more of it than I normally would in any movie. Like, this doesn't just apply to Mark's movie. Any movie, and if it's gory, I can't watch it. I really can't. Like, that's just me, alright? Now, I had another point. I forget what it was. Oh, right. So, during the making of Iron Lung, I'm sure, if you're watching this, I'm sure you already know this, that Mark had to be sent to the hospital because of, I believe he got, like, fake blood in his eyes or something, and he got some sort of infection, I think. Don't quote me on that. Go look it up yourself. And if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments, because I don't want to say anything incorrect about this. He was sent to the hospital because of the fake blood they were working with. And I'm just crazy. For a good amount of the movie, I was wondering, is this the scene where he got the blood in his eyes? Is this the scene? Is this the scene? Oh, this must be the scene. I just kept wondering, okay, what scene did he have to stop and say, oh my god, I gotta go to the hospital or something? Or however that went for him, I'm not sure. And, like, what part of, like, just when the exact moment that happened, he realized, oh, this isn't good. Because there were a couple of parts where it's like, that might be it. But other parts are like, that's probably it. I don't know. And, if you have seen Fable 3, like, if you've played Fable 3, I should say. I love the Fable games, so I know this. If you haven't noticed my penguin up here, if you look at his little outfit, this is also my profile picture. He's wearing an outfit from Fable 1. I am obsessed with the Fable games. Anyway, in Fable 3, when you go to this place called Aurora, you deal with something called the darkness. Alright? That's just all you call it. It's just the darkness. This thing that Mark was, I don't want to say fighting against, but he was kind of fighting it, just reminded me so much of the darkness. Like, this way it sounded and the way it was making him, again, spoilers, hallucinate. It was just, like, I was able to make the connection so easily. I'm just like, whoa. And the look on my face through most of the movie was just, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And this didn't happen, but I really wanted it to happen, and I just felt like it was going to. I half expected the blood or the goop or whatever it was that got into the sub to create a clone of him. I thought there was going to be a clone, and I expected him to turn around just to see himself just standing there. That didn't happen, but that's what I expected, especially, like, near the end, the way he, like, just grabbed onto him. There was, like, I know I'm jumping from point to point. I did not write this down. I did not rehearse it. I just got home and just sat down. I had to. I just, oh my god, this movie. Just, well, I recommend you go watch it. If horror is not your thing, go watch it. If you're a fan of Mark, go watch it. Just go. Okay? Where was I? Right. Wait. Where was I? I honestly forget. My brother in one of my other videos accused me of having ADHD. If this doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. But my mind's just drawing a blank. How about I just change my thought onto one that I actually know? Oh, right, the ending. Spoilers. Now, I love Mark and his videos, okay? Again, if I say anything negative, absolutely no hate towards Mark. The dude is amazing, alright? The ending, I was just disappointed because I was hoping for a happy ending. That's not what happened, but I was hoping I would have done it a little differently just to feel a little more satisfaction in the end. But it was just seeing how Mark acted out the ending. It was a very Mark thing to do. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like that's a very, like I said, Mark thing to do. And it had another point, and I keep forgetting. When YouTubers normally post out reviews, do they rehearse it at all before recording? I'm new to this, so I don't know. Oh, right. The girl on the speaker, I believe her name was Ava. Oh my god, there were some moments where she was so infuriating. Sometimes, like, she gets mad at him for accidentally shooting a certain someone. I'm not gonna say who, because again, spoilers. With a bunch of radiation, but he did it on purpose because he was having like a mental meltdown, and she only got mad at him, but she didn't warn him, and I was like, okay, you can't get mad at him for accidentally doing something you didn't warn him not to do. Okay, that just no. Also, she couldn't make up her flippin' mind about a lot of stuff. I don't want to say she was wishy-washy, but she was, in my opinion. Again, lots of this is my opinion, all right? Especially if I say something that's actually incorrect. Let me know. I don't want to get anything actually wrong about this. And there's a theory about Ava. I'm not sure if if what I'm about to say has spoilers in it. That she was a sub-survivor. That weirdly makes sense, because you see her, she has this gigantic scar on her face, and she's the one put in charge of the mission. She's the one that knew about the radiation camera thing. She's the one that knows strange details that not everyone knows. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me. See, I keep thinking that one more thing. We left before the end credits. Lots of people stayed. I don't know if there was a scene at the end after the credits, like they do with lots of Marvel movies. So if there is a scene, let me know. Because I could be saying, oh, they didn't do this, but in reality they did in the end scene. Whatever. Anyway, I really wish we got to see more of the past, what caused Mark, well, his name is Simon, to end up where he is. Like, you hear little tidbits of this, that, and the other thing, but you don't get the full picture. In the end, in a way it's important, in a way it's not. It's like, I wish we got to see more, but I'm wondering, maybe they shot everything, maybe they wrote everything, but they just weren't able to show everything for runtime. I mean, it's a 2-hour movie. It's a 2-hour long movie. So maybe they had to cut a bunch out. I'm not sure. I didn't really follow all the production and whatnot. I was trying to itch my ear. It's under my headphone. What the end of it is, my opinion is just, oh my god, I'm not amazed Mark could do this. I'm not surprised he could do this at all. I'm just, as a legitimate fan of Mark, I am super proud he was able to do this. Like, he started off just playing games on YouTube, and that's it. And now he's making movies because that's what he started doing. And to go from that to what and who he is now, just mind-blowing. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Mark, I highly doubt you'll see this. If you do, you're amazing. Keep it up, please. All right? Just keep going. You're doing great. And I don't know if I have much more to say. If I do, maybe I'll just like edit the video and add it in later. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And the feeling, if you like suspense and tension in the movies, just go see it, because it was just all suspense. There were some moments where I was expecting something to just jump out. Nothing does. You don't actually see the monster completely, which I guess is true to the game. I watched Mark's playthrough forever ago, so it's not fresh in my mind. I should watch it, actually. I won't play it. Iron Lung definitely isn't my type of game to play, but to be fair, neither was Papers, Please, and I love that. Just, I am amazed. I loved it. Congratulations to everyone that worked on it, everyone that was in it. It was just, whoa. The way I felt afterwards, like, it wasn't a happy ending. Kind of was, depending on your priorities. Just the way I felt after, I was just so giddy, and like I was all filled with energy. Just, it was amazing. I'm just leaving it at that. It was amazing. I can't get over it. Just, yeah, go see it if you haven't. Like, Mark did an incredible job on it, and his acting is like perfect, absolutely perfect. Again, a little biased, but at the same time, it's true. Like, there were a couple jokes in there too that gave it more of a Markiplier feeling, that you know if you watch Mark. What he typed into the computer, oh my, that was hilarious. I'm not gonna say it because you have to go see it for yourself, all right? But there's a computer and he gets mad at it, so he was trying to figure it out, and just what he typed, that was funny. Anyway, congratulations, Mark. You did amazing. Congratulations on everyone that worked on it. It was, wow. Coming from someone that doesn't love horror all the time, that was amazing. Okay. I have already been recording for over 17 minutes. Okay, if you stuck around, thank you. I bet I was rambling a lot. If you liked it too, let me know, because I'd be surprised if you didn't. Anyway, bye!